All right, boys and girls, so we have a super exciting story today. We are going to be using our imaginations to go visit, dun, 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 the giants of the city. Now, a city is where lots of people live, work. There's lots of cars in the neighborhoods next to buildings and all of these. There might be football teams, baseball teams, restaurants everywhere. A city is very much full of people, places, and things to do. We live in a city. We live in the city of Houston. And there are so many people in the city of Houston. Now, I want you to pretend we're going on a field trip with my friends Anna, Felipe, and their teacher. Okay? Even I'm going. We're going to be going to visit the giants of the city. What do you think I'm talking about when I say the giants of the city? I will give you a hint. It's a giant made by people, so somebody had to build it with their hands and use lots and lots of tools. I'm not going to give it away just yet. We're going to start our story, so I want you to close your eyes, say imagination, and let's get ready to go on this field trip. All right, this story is called The Giants of the City, and we're going to meet two of our friends. Today, Anna and Felipe are so happy and excited. Today we're going on a field trip, said Anna. Yes, we're going to visit a municipal palace, said Felipe. Miss Amelia, the teacher, planned this special field trip downtown. They will visit the Municipal Palace. From there, they will be able to see the giants of the city. Before we get it, let's start. They're going to go downtown in the city. Let me show you what downtown looks like. Downtown has lots and lots and lots of buildings. And today, Anna and Felipe and their teacher and us are going on a field trip right here to a tall building called the Municipal Palace. And downtown is where you see some giants of the city. What giant of the city am I talking about? Skyscrapers with all of these glass windows. Let's find out what they're going to see here. Remember, we're going to this purple building. The Municipal Palace is a very, very tall building with a big glass elevator. When the elevator reaches the top, there is a great room surrounded by a terrace. From there, it is possible to see the whole city in every direction, north, south, east, and west. Now pretend we're standing on the terrace right here at the top of the building. That means there's plants and a little sitting area, but it's at the very top of the skyscraper. And you can see everything, all of these buildings. So Anna, Felipe, Miss Amelia, and their friends get into the school bus, eager to go to Municipal Palace. Look, Anna, said Felipe. They were under a big bridge. That's another road. It connects to different parts of the city. That way goes around the zoo and the planetarium, and the other way goes to the port, Miss Amelia explained. Wow, there's so much to do in a city. The zoo, a port, and a planetarium? Miss Amelia, can we go to the port today? Asked Anna. We can't go to the port today, Anna, but I'm sure that we will see it from the terrace. You think you could be able to maybe see the port from the terrace? Yes, shouted Felipe. The ships are so big that we can see them from a long distance. What they're talking about is going to see where the ships and the boats take off from land to take things to other parts of the world. So maybe they will be able to see it from up there. The school bus reached its destination and everyone got out feeling very excited. They looked up and discovered that Municipal Palace is very tall. It's a skyscraper and we're going to the top. They went into the big entrance, walked through a great room, and went directly to the glass elevator. Come with me. When everyone was inside the elevator, the door closed and it started to go higher and higher and higher. Slowly the elevator went higher and everyone could see the city like never before. Rooftops, trees, and more. They were seeing everything from above. When the elevator reached the top, Miss Amelia invited all of her students to walk together around the terrace to see what they could discover. They saw with big and surprised eyes. They saw things from a different view. There's a church, a cathedral. There's other skyscrapers too. Look at the big bridge and the school bus. Do you see the school bus way down here? Look at that, kids. Could you imagine the school bus being right here? Oh my goodness. Look, they're way up here at the terrace and they're looking down at this school bus. Oh my goodness, that would be so scary. They continued walking around the terrace and discovered a lot of things. The football stadium, the hospital, the amusement park with the big Ferris wheel, and the country farther away. Come over here, everyone. I found the airport. In the distance, they could see the control tower and the runways of the airport. Some airplanes were landing and others were taking off. They had never seen anything like that before. After discovering and observing the city from above, it was time to go back to school. But no one wanted this adventure to end. Please, Miss Amelia, can we stay longer? Miss Amelia promised them this adventure was not over yet. Back at the school, we are going to investigate and learn more about giants of the city. Anna and Felipe were so happy to share another great adventure, they gave each other a big hug. The end. Let's give that a round of applause. Now, before we start asking questions, I want to know, have you ever been in an elevator before? An elevator is doors that open and you walk in, you hit a button and you go way up at the top. So you might be on the ground, you might end up at the top. Have you ever been on one? Cool, yes. Miss Wolashek has definitely been on a couple elevators, but I've never been on one in a skyscraper before. And this skyscraper that they went to was very tall. Do you remember any of the things that they saw from way up here on the terrace? Let me know below.